Hello guys, today we're going to take a look at the episode 9 Hours. So this episode aired on April 4th, 1980. It's about 48-ish minutes long. It has 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb with about 80-ish user votes. It guest stars Mark Alimo, who was in the Total Recall movie, and it's directed by Nicholas Corea, Cora, or whatever. And he wrote episodes in the Outlaw series. So this is an interesting episode. So basically, there's this old dying gangster, or not dying, but really old, kind of. And David is working at the hospital. He's kind of him and David kind of bonded a little bit. Well, there's other gangsters. They want to get rid of him because he might leak stuff. So so what they do to convince David to let them in is kidnap the son of the landlady, the little boy of the landlady he lives at. So he works with an ex-cop, a washed-up ex-cop, to help him get it. Now, this episode's kind of rated high, and reading the plot, it kind of sounds like another episode, but I think what makes this one stand out is, and this is an ingredient that's easy to forget, David's impact on other people in this run is massive. That is the Hulk, just as him. His presence gives people like a jump start in becoming better people. And how he talks to them, how he manages them, it's really amazing to see the transformation he sets. And this is an important one because the guy he's helping, not only is he has to help him just for his sake, he has to help him for everyone else's sake. So there's a little bit more of an incentive, a bit more of an intensity to kind of get him going. So there's a lot at stake in this episode, really. So that is something that not a lot of people always catch on with some of these other episodes, and this is definitely one of the better ones because of how much he's trying to help, how many people he's trying to help, and how much he's trying to handle, while keeping the Hulk a secret, his secret identity of the Hulk a secret. Now, granted, it's not one of the in the Hulk action. This is actually really good. If I remember correctly, I think the only thing with this episode is that it's easy to kind of dismiss it on paper because it does sounds like a lot of other Hulk episodes if you're gonna skip through some episodes, but don't. In my opinion, any episode that has that high enough of a mark is worth a watch because I'm getting pretty close to finish watching them, and I have to say that not every episode is gold. So the episodes that are good, you're gonna want to watch. Now, granted, there's not a lot of bad episodes. There's just a lot of episodes that are kind of average to above average. So if you're going through a quick binge or a quick little refresh or just want a greatest hits of it, you kind of have to pick and choose some of them. Now, is this one worth a keep? I don't know. I mean, there's certainly other episodes that have a bit more of a extremeness to them other than this one, but in terms of just like being a solid episode, because this is one of the better episodes of, like I said earlier, just his impact on other people. Now, he leaves an impact on everyone he gets. Mostly positive. There are a couple where it's actually not. One was in like I think season 1 or 2, and then there's another one coming up that's actually really interesting, and that's one that is definitely someone to talk about when we get there. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. Actually, I talked a little bit more about it than I thought I would. It's actually, the more I think about it, it's actually really impressive in terms of like how much he juggles in this episode. It's definitely one to check out to kind of see why. Because there's some episodes in the series that are rated high and you don't know why they're rated high. So sometimes you just want to check it out to see why, and that's kind of why sometimes it's worth kind of checking something out like that. But yeah, I say I recommend checking it out at least once and seeing how you feel about it. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. It's a pretty it's a pretty solid episode, and kind of interesting as well. I definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.